Yes. Well, a big hello and welcome. It is Halloween, and do we have a special treat for you? Yes, I've decided we'd have a little Halloween fun with you at home and our very special guests, Matthew and Laura Main from the UK. Now, Matthew and Laura were also going to be some of my guests for our live virtual seance that you may have heard about that should have been taking place here this evening. However, due to, well, let's say, unforeseen circumstances, the show has been postponed for another week or two, but do not despair. You will be invited. But right now, let us see if we can all come together as one collective consciousness. Well, at least just for a moment or two. I'd like you all now to go ahead and take a look at these Halloween movies. In fact, let's go ahead and why not add a few more? Perfect. Now, Matthew, without saying what it is, does one of these movies on the screen in front of you stand out to you?
Yes.
Ah, very good, very good. So, Matthew, I want you to go ahead and just keep that locked into your mind and keep focused upon your freely selected Halloween movie and will it to remain. Now, people at home, I'd like as many of you as possible to take part in this right now. So go ahead and open up as many devices as you can, your cell phones, your iPads, TVs, or even your laptops, and help us now to create one collective consciousness. So far, Matthew has freely selected a movie that only he knows, locked there in his mind. I'd now like you, yes, you, everybody watching at home, including yourself, Laura, to place your finger over one of the movies. However, before you do that, it's important that we all start with a similar thought in order to help us to connect as a collective consciousness. So decide now on any movie, and let's say, a movie with a pumpkin in it. Do that now. Because in a moment, I'll be asking you to place your finger onto that movie on the screen. The movie that you've decided on. That's right. It means you may have to get out of your seat. Come close to the TV screen and join me. Because soon I will ask you all collectively to move an amount of spaces. Now, you can move that amount of spaces any way that you like, except diagonally. Let me show you what I mean. If, for example, you were to start here, and I suggested you move 5 spaces, well, you could do this. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, for example. Or maybe this. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Get the drift? Pretty simple, right? Or maybe even 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Anything like this is fine, just not diagonally. Simple, right? Okay, so you should all have a movie in mind, and that movie contains a pumpkin. So go ahead now and place your finger on your selected movie on the screen, and let us begin. Matthew, remember at all times, I'd like you to focus on your freely selected movie. And again, just will it to remain, and everybody else, including you, Laura. I'd like you to go ahead now and move 5 times. Do that now. Interesting. Well, by now, I can safely say nobody landed here. Okay. Now go ahead and move, let's say 4 times. And let's see where you end up this time. Do that now. You're doing great. In fact, I'm certain it's safe now for me to go ahead and remove this one. No Scooby-Doo for you. This time, go ahead and move 3 spaces. Excellent. So Goosebumps and my old-time favorite, Poltergeist. Gone. So 5 movies left. Go ahead now and make 7 moves. Do that now. Interesting. Let's take away 2 more. And finally, go ahead now and make 3 more moves. 1, 2, and 3. Keep your fingers on the screen. Matthew, the freely selected Halloween movie that you chose. Before you tell us what it is, take a look at this. Interesting, right? Go ahead now, Matthew, and tell us nice and clearly, what was the movie that you randomly selected and only you had in your mind?
Ghostbusters.
Ghostbusters. It certainly was. Were you at home part of the collective consciousness? Until next time, happy Halloween.